Late today, a federal appeals court temporarily blocked the Biden administration's rule that millions of workers get vaccinated against COVID-19 or be tested weekly. Several states and groups had challenged the rule. As of today, nearly 68% of people in this country, 12 and older, are fully vaccinated. CBS's Michael George is in New York with more. Michael?
Jamie, good evening. Today, many children got their first dose right here at New York City's American Museum of Natural History. Across the country, there's a push to make it easier for kids to get the vaccine. Kids at this Massachusetts vaccine clinic were greeted with giant stuffed animals.
Big puppy dog.
And toys.
There are friends to help vaccinate kids.
It's all meant to help kids like 5-year-old Lana feel safe. She made it through without crying.
You can hurt a little.
But many parents are shedding tears of relief as their children finally get some protection against COVID.
Sorry, I'm a little emotional. I just wanted him to be safe.
While some parents are choosing to wait, demand for Pfizer's pediatric vaccine is high. At this Marin County, California middle school, they're expecting more than 1,000 kids on the first day alone. This comes as some Western states are still seeing high numbers of COVID cases, including Colorado.
We do have less than 100 ICU beds open.
And NFL star quarterback Aaron Rodgers, who recently tested positive for COVID, lost a sponsorship with a healthcare company after comments he made about the vaccine. Originally, Rodgers said he was immunized.
Yeah, I've been immunized.
But it was later revealed he received alternative treatments and refuses to get the shot due to an allergy and over an unfounded fear it could cause infertility.
The great MLK said that you have a moral obligation to object to unjust rules and rules that make no sense.
And there's some potentially encouraging news about COVID treatments. Pfizer says its new antiviral pill prevented death and hospitalization rates by 90%. They're asking the FDA for approval. Jamie?
Wow, that's a big number. Michael George, thank you.
Now, a federal ruling that this vaccine mandate be banned is a very, very big deal. But the incredible thing is, in the headlines, there's nothing written that even states that. If you were to lower the volume on this full news clip, you would see that there's nothing written or indicating in the visual that there even is a federal ruling against the mandate. Watch the clip, turn it down, and you'll see that it would be a promotion for the actual jab, which is incredible to me that they would even air this, that they would have the balls to push a shameless plug by way of children, no less, for this particular jab. But as I said, the incredible thing is that an important ruling against this mandate was turned into a plug. It was turned into a shaming tactic for a particular player. It was turned into a play on people's sorrow and confusion by way of children. If you really dissect and understand what has happened with this particular clip, it's very, very disturbing. But anyway, as I said, this ruling is very important. Here is the actual case number. One could possibly use this case because it's federal. Federal affects all states, as we know. And if there is a temporary stay on this order, one could have a window to make a case for that, if you understand what I'm saying. Go to the case number. I'll put the link in the description box. You can go to the site where you can get the case number yourself or get the actual case. This is it. This is a copy of it. Okay. And, you can briefly read through it or whatever you need to do. I'll also put in the description box where you can get a particular information reprint or recast of the case. And this is it here. Okay, this is a recast of the case. But what it has that the other actual case doesn't have is, this is a short summary version, and it has the numbers of all of the people and institutions involved, the attorney generals, so on and so forth, and they can direct you and give you information as to, you know, how you can possibly use this to your advantage, okay, if you need to. All right, this is very important, all right, because there is a federal stay on this particular mandate, all right, and you have information here. I'll give you I will try to upload this as a PDF. If anybody wants it, you can email me and I'll send it to you, because it's too much trouble trying to put a PDF file into YouTube. I don't even know if it's possible. But yeah, just email me, healthwithusman at gmail.com, and I'll send you this information. Okay, so I have the case, the actual case, and this casting, which basically is a summary of all of the participants involved, all of the petitioners involved. Okay, so again, this should help you if you understand how to use this information. All right, till next video, peace. If you learned from this video, help support the study and time to bring this knowledge to our community. It does take time and effort to be concise and as accurate as possible so that we can stay abreast of important health information and techniques. Please visit the site and follow these links.